Greetings, it is your Jade Empire buddy, Silent here, making another video, hell yeah. While I level up, I'll tell you what happened in the last video and what's going to be happening in this video, just for your guys' benefit, I guess. Last video, we took care of the Tong and Baker Bay quests, got all those done with, and now we are going to move on, and we're going to go talk to Minister Sheng to get the key to the ruins that we were required to, go and close the dam and go and try and find the amulet and such. But we're actually not going to be going to the dam yet. That'll be much, much later. First, we are going to go through the forest, because if you remember, there was a guy there, and he was like, "Oh, Lord Yun needs your help, and he'll give you money," and, you gotta take that when they give you that offer. I mean, you can't refuse it, come on. Plus, I'm sure there's a lot more in the forest for us, so let's just go to Minister Sheng, and then we will go to the forest. Yeah.
It is not easy to be Minister Sheng, beset with troubles and doom, and now interrupted by some difficult stranger. Truly, can you not see that I am busy watching my career slide into oblivion? Minister Sheng simply hasn't time for your petty concerns. I have problems of my own.
Like referring to yourself in third person.
The Ministry of Harmony, which oversees taxation and execution, usually in that order. But poor Minister Sheng oversees nothing in this dying town. Nothing but failure. This backwater pimple of a town lives off of the lake created by the Great Dam. But the Great Dam is open and the lake is dry. The town is dying. Under my supervision.
Well, now we can't have that now, can we?
I have nary a clue. Unless... very well, you've convinced me to talk. It is dangerous to say anything, but I am a brave man. It was that horrible Inquisitor, Lim. Lim oversees the Lotus Assassin operations in this area. A few weeks ago, he came to town and demanded a key to the ruins. Then his men went up there and opened the Great Dam. Inquisitor Lim has his assassins searching for something, though what it is I couldn't say. Minister Sheng knows better than to stick his nose in the business of the Lotus Assassins. I didn't want the town to panic, so I kept Lim's presence here a secret. Better the peasants think it was ghosts. A much less terrifying idea.
Shit, Lim's already looking for the amulet.
Some brave soul must travel through the old ruins, which are absolutely not infested with ghosts, and close the Great Dam. The gate to the ruins is locked, but I have a key. I cannot order or even ask someone to go do this. If the Great Dam closes, the ruins will flood. Various assassins and soldiers will be killed. Not good for my career. But if I happen to lose the key and someone happened to find it, the town could be saved and the problem solved without any sanction from me.
Oh, Minister Sheng is a sly one, isn't he? Oh, you.
What are you talking about? I haven't given you anything. Although I will need that back when you're done. Oh, and I am certainly not going to tell you that the ruins can be reached by heading across the footbridge and out the west gate of town. It wouldn't be proper. Not for me, certainly, because I never asked you to do anything, right? Now, I happen to know of a ship's captain down on the waterfront, Ing, I think, who is trapped here. He has a big cargo rotting in his hold. I am sure he would pay a good sum to anyone who could close the Great Dam. Of course, being a stranger, he'd not be able to tell you that you'd need to go through the ruins which lie through the West Gate. Tourists rarely know the lie of the land, you see. Minister Sheng remembers when flyers were reserved for the wealthy elite of the Imperial City. Now pirates use them to raid the countryside. Disgraceful. I suppose in theory you could find a flyer at the pirate camp upriver. In practice, however, I doubt you would find the pirates very accommodating. I suppose Rue the bosun is mad enough to take you if he's drunk. Yes. Rue is surely the only one who would make the trip. And then the pirates would kill you.
Sounds like a great time. Awesome. Well, we'll be sure to go there as well.
Yes, yes, go and leave Minister Sheng alone to ponder his troubles. Now go close the great dam, and I never said that.
Oh, Minister Shang, you are awesome, but in the most annoying way possible. Sort of like me. Well, into the forest we go.
This place feels all wrong. Can't you feel it? It's like the very air is unclean.
Okay, she is straight up insult her gardening.
Laugh all you want. This is gruesome. If you can't feel it, then this feeling is as magical as it is foul. We should be on our guard.
Guess what happens next? Oh wait, more ghost spawn. Yes. Yeah. Can't get enough of this ghost action. And we're actually introduced to a new enemy type here, Lost Spirit. They are pretty annoying, if you ask me. And I like to take them out first because they have this attack and it pretty much locks onto you, and even if you like backflip over him, it still has the ability to like loop and go in all these crazy ass directions and still hit you. It's pretty annoying if you ask me. Now, what I plan to do is build up my chi meter using Spirit Thief and heal myself quite a bit. And this battle goes on for quite a while longer, I believe, so I'm just not gonna say too much because I don't really have that much to comment on. So, yeah, enjoy the battle, guys.
We hurried down as quickly as we could, but I see you had the situation well in hand. I'm impressed. Not many people can disperse the spirits of the dead with any ease. A young lifetime of study. That can't be an easy youth, but the training can take you far if you use it correctly. My manners desert me. I am Lord Yun, owner of this land and charged by the Emperor himself to keep it safe. You should turn back south to Tien's Landing. This is the safest part of the Great Southern Forest, and even it is polluted with these strange ghosts.
Why wouldn't he ask for my help? I mean, he said I dispersed them really easily, so couldn't I help with the forest situation, Lord Yun?
I suppose no one knows this land better than I. Very well. What did you need to know? Things have worsened in the past few months, which is roughly the time since the trees of the forest started to look sickly. Before I flew here from the Imperial City, I heard rumors of more and more ghosts in the outer provinces, but I foolishly thought them exaggeration. The forest is polluted with ghosts of all types, and they are only growing in number. As you must know, ghosts can only be dispersed, never destroyed completely.
Why are you camped here?
Of the vast expanse of this forest, this area, the Pilgrim's Path as it is called, is the safest. I hoped that coming here might help me learn why this forest is as it is, but that seems a lost cause. If things don't improve soon, I shall have to abandon this camp and fly back to the Imperial City a failure. That would be unfortunate.
Flying, you say? Well, you know, maybe you could take me to the Imperial City, and while you're doing that, I could mock your failures, you know, just for fun.
Oh, nothing that matters now. It was a fool's hope to think I might learn anything. Help me? That's certainly a kind offer, but I'm not sure that anyone... Wait a moment. You don't look like a pilgrim or one of the poor folk trying to escape Tien's Landing. Would it be out of line to inquire as to what brought you here? passing through. So you intend to head north? I'm sorry to say, but that simply won't work. Even caravans employing skilled warriors have been forced to turn back under these ghosts' assaults. I could only reach Tian's Landing by using my flyer.
Well then, they're not highly skilled warriors, are they? Scared of ghosts.
They're quite common around the Imperial City. The trick is to obtain a wind map that allows you to navigate the air currents over large distances. Acquiring that chart was a hard-fought battle, I can assure you. The Lotus Assassins keep a tight rein on those precious documents. Indeed, though you would also need a flyer with enough fuel to manage the trip. Those are in precious short supply in this area of the Empire. Then again, you seem resourceful, and I believe resourceful people find ways to get things done. Perhaps you could get something done for me. If so, I might be persuaded to foolishly risk the Lotus Assassin's wrath by making a copy of one of their precious maps. The deal is simple. Find out why my land sickens, why it is home to so many ghosts, and you will have your map. Two things threaten the entire length and breadth of this forest. The trees blackened with disease, and ghosts flock to this place like no other in the Empire. I suspect that these things are related, and, more importantly, that they're related to a fox called the Forest Shadow.
A fox? You're kidding me, right?
She is a powerful spirit that has long been an ally of my family. Personally, I've had little to do with her. My father and his father before him, however, felt strongly that she should be revered. They considered her the true guardian of this forest.
A fox that's the guardian of the forest. I must be unpunked right now. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Just that. She is a fox spirit, and thus one of heaven's tricksters. The fox can take on the forms of men and women, and will often do so to test us. Personally, I don't think they have any right to deceive us, but my father felt that our family's good fortune came from just such a test passed long ago by an ancestor. Some sort of ancient alliance in which she was guardian of the forest, while we owned the land in the world of men. I think something is wrong with the Forest Shadow, and I want you to find her and figure out what is happening. Once we know that, we'll have a clear idea of what we face.
Silent loss. Professional communicator. Even with fox spirits. Oh my god.
I would prefer not, but if it is necessary, do what you think is right. She has been an ally to my family in the past, but I do not hold with the worship of tricksters. Make your way up this ancient trail, and when you come to a fork, take the left path. That will lead you to a temple built long ago in the Forest Shadow's honor. Once there, find my hunter Spearcatch's Leaf, if he still lives. He claimed to remember some sort of ritual that my forebears used to contact the Forest Shadow. You might also want to keep an eye out for some small shrines that are scattered about the forest. Some of them are said to react to magic or charges of chi. I was beginning to think there may be no cure for this place. Your arrival has given me some small measure of hope. Find Spearcatch's Leaf at the temple above and see what he has learned. Your wind map will be waiting when you find a cure.
Alright, so our next goal is already in place. As soon as we enter the forest, we are going to go and find Spearcatch's Leaf and talk to him, hopefully in the next video. And that'll be it for now. So, Silent signing out.